Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for the collective. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Judgment, shade, improving people wrong feels like a really big factor. Like getting away from preconceived notions, getting away from self doubt, getting away from negative energy, in general, like just negative opinions, all of that. It's like there's an opportunity to escape this mess. And I think there is this realization that others are having that they really don't contribute positively to our lives. They don't really, I don't even want to use the word support us, but they act like they don't like us. They don't fool with us in different ways. And we can see that, feel that, hear that. We know that. You know what I mean? So I think there's this spiritual awareness that some of us just have to be able to accept the fact that people don't fool with us in a way that we expect them to, or that these people are, they'll never give us the props, credit, or respect that we deserve. And a lot of this is out of insecurity, not because of anything that's been done to these people, said to these people, about these people, anything like that. It's literally because they won't accept that they aren't positive people. They don't talk nicely. You know what I mean? They're just not friendly or like genuine. So it's just accepted, I think there's this team, group, social circle, family, soul tribe that has been formed. And in my opinion, I think there are people that feel like they have their own table, team, group, social circle as well, Talia. But they feel insecure being a part of this team, group, or social circle because they know that it's not good energy. It's just like the energy is off here. The vibes are not right. Like it's just off. So it's like tangy is what I keep hearing. So it's like, what are they doing? But choosing to use their free will to stunt their growth, choosing to use their free will to maintain relationships that they know aren't doing anything for them mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, whatever it may be, wills. That's what I keep hearing. So I think there are just some of us that have chose to use our free will to move into healthier, happier relationships, any level, work, family, friend, or romantically, to do things that can bring more positive energy into our lives, to connect with people that bring more positive energy into our lives instead of expecting love, support, affection from people who are never going to give that to us because they either perceive us as competition or they're too insecure around us to be able to, again, give us the props, credit, respect, or love that we deserve, you know? Lonnie's is what I'm hearing. So I think there's a detachment that's taking place. Like, our peers are too insecure to be around us now. They feel inferior to us for some reason. They feel, and it makes them feel some type of way about us, but they still are expecting us to be vulnerable with them, available for them, emotionally available for them, especially. But it's like, is it even safe, big dog? Like, is it even safe around you? Like, no. And we know that it's not safe. So there's nothing else that we need to see. I think God has opened our eyes enough, our eye, okay, enough to see what we need to see to be able to move forward with our lives without guilt, without remorse, without feeling like we have to remain attached to these people, places, or things in any type of way. And it's a lot of this is just because of how untrustworthy they are, not because of anything else. I think it's just one of those situations to where it's like, damn, like every time I'm around these people or this person or connect with these people or this person, like it doesn't feel good. Like it don't bring good energy into my life. So why do I keep opening that door? Why is that door still open, period? You know what I mean? But they won't accept that. The people from the past just can't accept that. It's almost like they lack accountability or self-awareness to be able to see that their energy is the problem. Their energy alone is the problem. It's not necessarily anything that they're saying, anything that they're doing specifically. It's their energy that's really negative and nasty spirited, and you could tell that they don't care. You know what I mean? Like you don't care about nothing or nobody. Like they just don't care. And if they did care, you would feel that. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like whatever. Like it just is. Like you can't hang around people that don't care about you, or be with somebody that don't care about you, or work around people who don't give a damn about you. It's not safe, because how are you going to elevate? How are you going to progress? How are you get what I'm saying? Like where's the love going to come from but within you? So you're going to be loving everybody around you and they not giving that back to you? Like nah, like go where people are pouring into your cups. Connect with the people that pour into you in the right way, not these fake individuals that seem like they're trying to exclude you or another others from a table that nope, they're not thirsty to sit at in any type of way. It's like, who wants to sit at a table full of people that gossip about people all the time, talk about everybody all the time, not even just you, they talk about everybody, they just spend too much time gossiping. And it's almost like criticism. That's why I think it's the worst thing. It's not just gossip, it's criticism. Like, and I tell y'all all the time, like I hate being around them type of people that's like, oh, you see what he got on. You see what she got on. Look at his shoes. Look at her shoes. Look at that. Look at, oh, I can't believe they doing that. I can't believe that. Oh, they need to go get a new car, or they need to go. You feel me? Like whatever this shit is, it's like these people are so low vibrational that they can't see people for who they really are because they focus too much on the external, you know, whether it be money or looks or career, jobs, whether it be, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't care what it is. Like, they see the outside of people. They don't get to see people's souls because they aren't in tune with their own, you know? So you can't expect somebody to see you for who you really are and how pure your energy really is, how pure the love you have to offer is, if they aren't like that themselves, you know? And this is just one of those situations to where these people are realizing, like, no matter how much they want to gaslight themselves into believing that they're satisfied with their life, they're not. They're empty, you know? And that's why they're so focused on our futures, our lives, our success, you know what I mean? Or even our downfalls and stuff like that. They focus on other people's lives so much because they're sitting around broke or broken, you know? And it's like, that's nobody's fault but their own. Like, they're too invested in other people's lives. So these are the people that think they king or queen shit, but they don't have anything. They don't have nothing. So it's like, what do you have to show for all of this arrogance? You're very cocky and arrogant and think that you this and think that you that, but you get what I'm saying? But insecure as shit on the inside. And that's why they care about other people's lives and other people's looks and what other people got and don't have. And you know what I mean? Other people's successes and other people's downfalls. They care about everything and everybody entirely too much. Deja, anything like that. They care about other people entirely too much. And now they're in a place where they just look like a snake. They look like a snake. They look like a manipulative individual who can't handle the fact that one of their family members, friends, or old peers is bigger and better than them or successful, and it's beyond their expectations or opinions of them. Like, oh, he or she ain't even all that, but somebody thinks they're all that. He or she ain't ever gonna be shit. They're proving that wrong. You get what I'm saying? He or she ain't even they're proving that wrong. Like, everything is being proven wrong. So Evans. So these people, or this person is just sitting here looking foolish. Like, now what? What do you have to say now? What do they have to say now? Like, this relationship is thriving, this career is thriving, somebody is thriving within a workplace, or you get what I'm saying, health wise, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, they're thriving. You get what I'm saying? And this is after all this doubt, all this negative talk, all of this. And it's almost like this stuff could have caused mental health issues in this person's life, you know, the opinions of their peers and the opinions of other people constantly being on them. It may have caused a lot of problems in this person's life, like mentally and socially. But now it just seems like they've recovered, or in the process of recovering from these fake people that they've been around, these, you know, critics that they've been around, whatever this mess is, and deciding to say enough is enough, you know. This is when, like, you know what I mean? Like, if this was like a DV relationship, this person is walking away because they're done getting battered. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, I'm done being a victim. Like, I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. And these people just have to accept that. They tried to victimize somebody, but it's more socially than anything. Like, y'all wanted them to be a victim so bad, or victimize them so bad because you're untrustworthy, because you're not safe to be around, because you don't know how to keep it real, because you don't have no money, because you feel like you're unsuccessful, because you feel like you haven't accomplished things that you have set for yourself, because you feel like you aren't, you know what I mean, haven't manifested your dream. Like, yes, on my soul. Like, that's the only issue with these people. They feel like they haven't become who they wanted to be, who they were destined to be. So they're watching other people grow into who they're destined to be and kind of sitting back like, who do you think you are? He ain't even, remember when he ain't had this, she ain't had that. Remember when he was, I remember when you, like they them type of people. And it's like, okay, you remember that, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you remember when this person was down and out, didn't have no money, was fucked up, or you wasn't as attractive as they are now, whatever this may be, like that's the type of time that they're on. And it's because they're bitter. They can't handle the fact that they've been surpassed. They cannot handle the fact that they've been surpassed in life, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all of that. They've been surpassed, and it just is, Dennis, Denise. Like they've just been surpassed in life, and their life is going to continue to fall apart. Michael, their life is going to continue to fall apart because they're too focused on somebody else's life or relationship. It's like, when are you going to focus on you? Like, you know what I mean? If the first thing that they do is wake up and get on social media, this person is a lost cause. Like, they got to get their life together. The first thing they wake up and do is get on social media. And it feels like checking somebody's profile specifically, not even just getting up and getting on social media, looking at somebody or these people specifically and hating from the moment that they open their eyeballs. And it's like, my gosh, they'll never manifest anything for themselves because that's how they live. Dana, Donna, Dwana, anything like that. They're nuts. They're nuts and they're jealous spirited. And because of that, all of that loss and aggression and hate and negative energy is just coming right back into their life. So it's like the moment that they get that, accept that, they can make this shift take place. But we've already chosen to do that by putting positive energy out into the universe, giving positive energy to the people that we love. You know what I mean? Strangers, even. Like, we don't have no hate to offer to nobody because we love ourselves and we love our existence. We love our lives. And when you love your life, it's like, what is there to be walking around mad for? Like, you know what I mean? And these are mad people. They're bitter. They're very bitter because they hate their lives. But again, who is there to blame for that besides themselves? Pisces feels like a huge factor in this. Pisces and air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries as well. They hate themselves. And it's like, please, like I can tell that you hate me and yourself. You hate me because you hate yourself. I'm not about to keep talking to you, hanging with you, connecting with you in no type of way. Like, they ain't got the nerve to be acting like they cutting us off. Like, please, like, thank you, please. You know what I mean? That is a favor. Like, whatever this is, it is such a favor. Like, you have got to go. They gossip too much. They run their mouth too much. Like, you can't cut me off when I don't even fuck with you. Thank you so much.